Hey guys, hi. All right, let me get my voice going here. Missy, Terry, I'm eating a fig newt and get my voice going here. Let me adjust my camera. Malibu, of course, with us. Oh, Terry, I loved your prompt page. Oh my gosh. I saved it to show. Um, let's see here. I'm looking for it here where I saved it. I'll show it again too. My gosh, it's so good. Crop it down. So how y'all doing today? Happy wonderful Wednesday. I got a whole bunch of different plans to for things to do, but I said, well, today I'll just work in my red journal, my collage mixed media uh, journal. Let's see. There's Janet, Zinjan, Laverne. Said hi to Terry, Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society coming in singing. Jaya, Starla, I got your happy mail. Thank you so much. I got it here to show. Thank you. Eating my fig Newton here. Don't want to choke. How's everybody doing? Thanks for being here. Thanks, Malibu. Oliver was sitting here right here in the chair, but I guess too much spinning got to him because every time I move my chair, he goes under the table. I didn't think about that when I bought this chair for me and the cats. That the arms, when I turned my chair, the arms would go under the table. Oh, let's see. Who else is here? Am I missing anybody? Thanks everybody for being here. Oh my gosh, Terry, I loved your um troll. Let's see. Missy. Hi, Cat. Let's see. I don't know why. I think I need to move this over just a little. Straighten her out. I'll zoom in a minute, but trying to get it so it looks, the top right up there looks straight. Got on boho today. I had to roll these sleeves up. They're one too long. Might have to hem them. They're just a little long, so I rolled them up one. Then they're almost too short if I roll them up. But anyway, change my watch band to that. That's one of the ones Denise got me. So yeah, it's the outfit of the day. Let's see, Leona, Lisa, Marilyn. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks, Kat. Tina may not be here today. She had an appointment yesterday, and so she may not be here today. We'll see. If she, gets here, she does. If not, it's fine. Angie. Let's see who else. Scrolling. Got my lemon water. I have no bananas. Yes, I have no bananas today. I had no bananas today. Scrolling. Asa. Hi, Asa. I haven't seen you post anything. Did I miss something recently, Asa? You usually are posting quite a bit. Hi, Linda. Let's see. Said hi to Missy and Starla. Scrolling. I try to catch everybody first thing. Remember, guys, after we get crack-a-lackin', put it in caps if you're talking to me. Zinjan. Said hi to Missy. Thanks, everybody, for being here on a wonderful Wednesday. Yeah, we have no bananas today. Exactly. Okay, so Malibu's going to head out too. Okay, we got a whole table to ourselves. All right, let's move this back a little, move this down. We'll zoom in. So yeah, I thought I haven't worked in the red journal for a while. And this is the one journal that eventually I would like to complete. I do want to complete this journal at some point in my life. So I pulled a bunch of different books. Don't really know what I'm going to do. I might just do a few glue downs, some starter pages, and then we'll see where we go. We have a 4-week vacation, so not much creative. Um, so you've been on vacation, like you go places, Asa? You travel, girl, you travel? Oh, so yeah. Janet, how's Jimmy doing? Did he recover from company? I think she said he got along good with the company. So that's good. Hi, Zippity Doodah. Good morning. Marilyn, let's see. I'm just giving it a couple minutes to say hi to everybody. Over day trips. Okay. All right. Let's see. See, let me go ahead and show y'all Terry's. Terry's so good. So the prompts were from Monday. I don't know how Terry gets these done so quick, but hi, Pete. I have a red journal too. It's where I kept romance. I think I'd rather hear about your creepy little book than your red little book, Pete. Oh, Jimmy's doing good. Let's see. So the prompts were acorn, rat, angry, quail, and troll. Those were the prompts from Monday. And this is what Terry did. Oh my gosh, her troll is so good. If y'all don't follow, it's Terry Brett 3. But all right, so looky here. Look at her troll. Look at that troll. Terry. All right, so you see these acorns flying, and the quail's going, what's up with him? Hang on. What's up with him? And the rat saying, the acorns fall and keep hitting him, and he's too daft to move. And so he's angry. He's an angry troll. So she covered all the prompts. Hi, Debbie. Debbie, have you finished the book? Thanks, Kat. Kat put in Terry's IG. But look at these expressions. Look how she does these expressions. I mean, they have some of the life in them, right? Terry, they're always so good, but I really like this one. This was really good. You almost done, Debbie? Okay. That one was really good. So, yeah, I think that's all I got to show today. I think I did try the ones. Pete, you're something else. I don't think our Tina's going to be here today. Tina also mods for Pete. Pete streams kind of sporadically right now, but he might be the summer season. So, he does have a family. So, to go out and do stuff with in the summer, I'm sure. Hi, Shaz. So, and then Starla sent me, this was so nice. She sent me a nice little note, and I guess she made this. She said 250 years, 1776, 2026 mixed media print. So this, I'm thinking Starla put this one together. That's lovely, Starla. I love it. I'm going to put it in with my celebration stuff. So there's that. And then she sent me these little Japanese stickers, which y'all know I love me some stickers. Sent me some little stickers. So thank you, Starla. That's very kind of you. Very sweet. A nice letter, nice little note. So I appreciate that. Hi, sister. Justy. Anybody else I missed coming in? I ran by Hobby Lobby yesterday so I could get some already cut down colored postcards for some little mini collages that I have planned. And the first thing they said, your fixture's still sitting over there. Don't be trying to bribe me with that fixture. Because, I told y'all that fixture that I wanted to get here, I think I still have the picture of it. And this was, last week, end of the week before. And so I saw this fixture in Hobby Lobby with the 25, it was for sale for $25. I go, oh, this will be great in the art room. Here it is. This will be great in the art room. I can turn it this way. I can turn it that way. It'd be a great, art room fixture, right? And so I paid $25. I said, well, he said, give us a couple days to clean it out and pull it out and bring it up to the front of the store. I said, okay. So a couple days later, it was ready. Hubster and I went with the truck and went down there to get it. It was on one of those flatbed dollies. We couldn't even budget. It had to weigh 500 pounds. And I'm not kidding. It's solid wood. It's solid. And it's deeper, which I couldn't tell in the store. It's deeper than it is wide. It's huge. And I said, this isn't going to work. We'd never get that up the stairs to my art room. We couldn't even probably pick it up to get it in the truck, you know. So I said, no. And I said, okay, well, here, get your money back. So I got my $25 back. So it could be good if it was like maybe in a garage or something, and, you know, 5 guys could pick it up. And Hubster and I were not going to be able to move that. But anyway, so I said, don't y'all be trying to bribe me with any more fixtures. Of course, they laughed. They know me there. I've been going there since the day they opened. Anyway, so I bought some well, they're 4.5 by 6.5, so a little bigger than postcards. But these the papers, Paper Studio, everything Paper Studio is 40% off. So there's the brights, the main colors, and then the pastels. So these are 3 different packs. So I got them for about $4 each for each pack. So I'm going to do some collaging on these. And so I got that. And then the other thing I got to collage on were these in the wood section. Look at these little wood teardrops. I'm going to collage them and put a necklace thing on there. So maybe, and you know, I did my little prayer pouches for a long time. Maybe I'll do some little prayer mini collages or something. So anyway, I don't really have a whole big plan for these, but I picked those up. So that's all. And that I have to show, I think. Let me get a sip of my lemon water. Let's see what's going on. I say hi, Shaz. Hi, View. Ellen. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? Belinda. Hi, Belinda. Christina. Scrolling. So I think I said hi to Joyce. So, sister, wow. Oh, scrolling. Let's see. So I think I've said hi. If I missed you, I don't remember, guys. If you're talking to me, put it in caps, because that's what I look for. When I glance over and it's really rolling, especially when I start to work on something, if it's not in caps, I'm probably not going to see it. I do scrub through the chat later and, you know, see if I've missed anybody new, go follow anybody new, you know, if you got content and all that. But anyway, so yeah, I'll go ahead and I'm going to do a quick flip. I got to get my water closer to me. I'll do a quick flip of my red journal. Let's zoom in one. And then I think I've showed y'all this book. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure if I showed that one or not. But I want to pick some people out of this. I picked this one. I picked old era objects, graffiti, urban topography, crystals and minerals, the world is my canvas, and the bee's knees. I picked those. And here comes Malibu. Oh, sorry, baby. Didn't mean to smack you. All right. So this is, are you going to have to lay down now? Gonna have to lay down over here. All right. So I'm going to do a quick flip through here. Let's turn the brightness down. That red really flashes at the camera. There we go. Plus Malibu between the two. Hi, Arlene. They'll be adorable as prayer collage ornaments. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe something like that, Arlene. So I don't really make my prayer pouches too much anymore. I mean, I would if someone, you know, really needed one. But they're time consuming. They'll take me a day. It'll take me a day to make one. Or maybe I could get 2 in a day. And right now I got some pet portrait commissions I'm also working on. I'll show you this one. This is the one I worked on yesterday. Oh my gosh. So I just got the pan pastel. I got the pan pastel laid out. So there's no real detail yet. But I'm trying to keep the pan pastels off my table because, you know. Yeah, I've been busy. But anyway, so I thought this would be something kind of chill today, just to work in the book. And y'all know I skip around so that the spine stays fairly straight. If you go front to back, you're going to warp your spine. It's already a little warped, but not too bad. So, just had a Joyce. So I skip around. So let me just go ahead and flip. I do varnish the pages as I finish them so you can see that they're shiny. There might be one or two in here that are not finished and won't be varnished, but otherwise, if I varnish them, they're done. I did make a print out of this. I try to make prints out of them. What I do is I take them into Procreate and I get rid of this. I get rid of the divider so I can have a nice size print without this down the middle. But 20 National Geographic. Oh, okay, Asa. Have you posted? Let me see. I asked you if you posted anything recently, but then I didn't go look. Let me see. Asa does amazing coloring, by the way. Let me see. Let me go over here. I like that. This guy just popped up in my feed. He's in UK. He's Creative Flair HQ. And he gives you all these art tips. He just got out of art school, I think. So let's see if he'll come out, if it'll load. Instagram doesn't load well in this room. I don't think it's going to load. But anyway, Creative Flair HQ, and he's out of UK. He just had an art show. Oh, there he goes. Here. Come on, you can do it.
Quite rightly telling me one thing that didn't add up. So let me clear it up because it's actually the
He looks very red there because of my camera.
There are two kinds of art prints or art reproductions, and they're not the same tool. The first
so y'all have to go watch him. But now let me go find Asa. Let's see here. He just popped up, so that's why I was showing y'all. Asa. Oops. Come on. There we go. Oh, I did not see this. Are you making some? Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't know is this your son? Is that, I can't tell who it is. Making some bread. It's in is it in Dutch? I'm not sure. Here's one of her pictures. Look at that coloring, guys. Isn't that stunning? Hi, Tina. Wasn't sure you were going to make it. Are you awake, girl? Are you awake? Thanks for saying good morning to everybody, Tina. So, did you get your coffee on the way? Let's see. Hi, Ginger Beach Studio. Good to see you. So, Asa, there's one of Asa's coloring pages. Let me find another one if it'll load for me. Look. Doesn't she do beautiful coloring? It's stunning, Asa. So it's ASAELEO Lenora. Asa E. Lenora. So y'all go follow Asa. Grandson baking cinnamon rolls. Okay, all right. Let's see. Looking, scrolling. I know I'm probably missing. Went through the Dunkin' drive-thru. Okay. Do you look like this, Tina? Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it. Do you look like this? Anyway, let's go ahead and keep going. Oh, thank you, Malibu. So it's a little dark over here. Let's see. I think I need to move over a little. Let's fix this up a little bit. Let's come down here. There we go. It's a little lighter. So I take a picture. I just do all the photos on my phone, put it in Procreate, and then I get rid of this, the middle. So this one was creativity is making your flaws look intentional. And then, of course, I skip a couple pages, but I do want to finish this book. And there's this one. And let's see, skip a couple pages. This one. This one. Of course, y'all know I love my space ones the best. My astronauts in space and time travel. So I love this one. And again, I put it in Procreate, get rid of the seam with the tools in Procreate. This is one of my favorites too. See the little, people don't know what's going on here. I can't, is it go this way, this way? Well, if you look, there's a little guy right down here. Here's our little time traveler. There's our little time traveler right there. And there's the world. There's the world he's traveling through. Got a lot going on. It didn't get never gone. They would have, what would they have just hauled you in, Tina? You've been out all night, girl. But I do love this one. Then this one's the ode to the 50s. Let's see. Then this one, of course, I love this one too. I took a walk in the woods and came out taller than the trees. I just love this one. I don't know. I did. People like this. I sent this print to Terry and a few of y'all. And then this one is not. You can see it's not nothing. It's not painted in. It's not varnished. It's just those are just glued down. So I have to work on that. This was a Christmas one. And this was another one of my time traveler guys. And you can see he's got all kinds of things. He's got maps going on here, dinosaurs, different eras and ages, and there's some cathedrals and things going on. And you can use your imagination as to exactly what's happening. It's happening, people. It's happening. But this is another one of my favorites, and it's varnished. If it's shiny, it's finished. Now, don't varnish your pages till you're completely done, because once they're varnished, there's really no fixing them. Although there is one in here where I didn't let the varnish dry and it picked a little. You got to, when you varnish them, let it sit out overnight. Let it completely dry. You like the forest one, Christina? When you got to let it completely dry, or you will stick your pages together. So there's this one, and there's my little girl traveling up to this city. Of course, y'all know I love the element of time in all of them. Well, not all of them, but I put a lot of time. I put a lot of time in these pieces. Skipping a couple pages. Here's the one. See those green dots right there? That's where the paper tore and it was white. So I just put some green on there. Now I got to fix it and paint over it. But what I did is I put it in Procreate and I fixed it in Procreate. So I do have a print of this one. And I took all that green out in Procreate. So we got a couple different worlds going on here. We got our robot world. We got some Egyptian and some other, I like people to make up their own stories, but I have stories in my head what's going on. But then, so there's the pyramids, there's planets around there. And now they said they found a whole bunch of other new stuff under the pyramids, which I don't know, was it about a year ago that we did maybe not quite a year ago, where we did the ATC swap with, I forget what even the theme was. I think it was Joanne and Keeks that hosted it. And I did pyramids with UFOs under it anyway. And I do believe that at one time this was all water, and this could have been power plants. But that's I'll get out my aluminum foil hat for that another day. Gotta have some imagination, people. Okay, so there's this one was my ode to spring forward, or no, was it fall back? I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was spring forward. This is my ode to the daylight savings time. We did this one for daylight savings time. Hi, Hermie. Missy is out of Missy. Thanks everybody for being here. Okay, here's my lemurs in the library, and painted over them, and then the library. So let's see. Then here's the last October. This was our Halloween. And you see right there, I did not let the stuff dry. See, if you don't let it dry, this is what happens. You got to make sure that it's dry in the crack, or it will do this. I can fix it, but again, you want to really let it dry. So, with the varnish, let it sit out overnight. So we got these two time travelers. Are they coming back? Are they going forward? Is it life? Is it death? Okay, Hermie. Okay. Thanks for coming in, stopping in. This one is just got them glued down. There's nothing else done to them yet. And then I got my little granny in her tree house. She lives up in this tree house here, the mushroom tree house world. We made that. Then let's see, do I have anything else? I think that might be it. Then I just have some things back here to use. I need to pull these out because I will not use them if I don't. So let me pull those out to the back so I can use those. All right. So what I did, let's find a page here. Let's find a page. And I'm going to try to do a couple of pages with these. Let me get my matte medium going here. Y'all know this is what I glue everything down with. Well, everything serious I glue with my golden matte medium. If I'm just doing an art card or something, sometimes I'll use a glue stick or the what is that called? The art glitter glue. It's no glitter in it. That's just what they name it. But anyway, most of the time, if I'm doing anything big or serious or important, then I will use my golden matte medium. All right, let's see. Let's get a coffee lid. I've been, I go back and forth between the Folgers Colombian and the Pete's. Hi, Pete. The Pete's dark roast. And then it seems like for some reason, after maybe 6 months, 9 months, they start tasting bitter. So I switch back. But I like doing the Colombian Folgers because these are my palettes, right? Because, I got these palettes. Let me see. I have these palettes, but it's this is hard to use on camera, so I got my different. And the other thing is you don't need to keep a whole bunch of them, even though I have quite a few. Denise made me throw away a 2-foot stack a few years ago because you can just peel this off and you have practically a brand new palette. So but I do like a clean palette for my golden matte medium. So when I'm gluing, I don't have any little paint flakes or anything like that. So let me pour out some. Completely dry, not moist. Yes. All right. So I'm going to put out some, and I keep a baggie over the top so I don't glue the lid. Got some baby wipes. View. Hey, View. Baby wipes, girl. She did a whole talk on her show about how I use the baby wipes and white paint. Oh my gosh, girl. My eyes are watering now. Hi, Christine. Oh, let's see. What is Arlene saying? Something because Barbara's telling her to go to her room. You went and hid. All right, so that's what I use to glue. Now, I haven't picked anything yet. Let's see. Do I need to zoom in one? Let's see. Maybe. Let's. Yes, Christina. Okay, let's see here. That might be. Let's brighten it up just a little. So anyway, I don't know what we're going to do yet. I just know I want to use some of these girls in here. So I'll probably do a couple pages. Let me plug in my heat tool so I can dry kind of quickly. And keep moving. If Malibu was still here, this would have scared her off anyway. All right, so yeah, if View comes back, and this is gonna be my View moniker. Okay, so let's see. So, this one is a collage melange. Mystic Muses, Women, Wildflower, and Whimsy for creative collage, journaling, and more. And this is Christina Minas, Minasian. Minasian. Anyway, um, y'all are funny. Oh, y'all are funny. Y'all are all fun. So yeah, have some little what is collage, how to collage, little tips, and there's just all kinds of different. Like here's some Native Americans, and I think we just have all different cultures in here. There's just all kinds of cultures in here. I like her. I like her. I like all of them, but let me move my keyboard there and find my cutting knife here. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and show you the whole book, and I like this one, but I got this one. I haven't used this one yet either. Hang on, where is it? View said she was going to buy this one when she got back from the Lido deck. Now, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. When she got back from the Lido deck, she was going to buy it. This one. This one is amazing. This one's got some very cool vintage images. They're so clear and crisp, and they're just really nice. I love this book. I showed this not too long ago. We'll keep it over here. Anyway, this reminded me of her. I just did the Japanese one not too long ago. So let's see. And I do like this. I like this background. I usually cut the backgrounds out and make my own backgrounds. Yes, so I might do a couple different ones. Seeing these two right here. Have you ever watched Centennial? They just I think it was Turner Classic. Hubster loved that show. It's from the 80s, I think. Sometime in the 80s. It's called Centennial. It was a made for TV series that was like 2 weeks long. It was, and then he ended up buying the VHS, and he really liked it because it's like back from the 1700s, French Canadian trappers, all the way up to more modern times, maybe the Western days. I think it goes up to the Western days. But anyway, James Michener wrote the book, and it's called Centennial. It's based on some true stories. But anyway, they just repeated it over the weekend. Hubster was glued to it. And it was like 2 full days. I said, "Are you going to go to bed?" He was watching Centennial. I said, "How long is it?" He goes, "Oh, it goes on, I think, all night and half of tomorrow." So anyway, but these two remind me. I can't think of their names right now, but in the show. But yeah. Let's see. You like Centennial? I didn't read it, Terry. I just saw the series. I think we still have the VHS. Series. But anyway. So I might do a couple different pages. I just thought I'd go ahead and look through all of it first before I decided which ones I want to do. God, he looks just like the guy, I can't think of his name. Feather. God, I can't remember. I think I'm going to go with him and the girl. Like they're a couple. So let's cut this out. I might go with. And look, all kinds of cool stuff here. So I think I'm going to go with him. And then let me finish flipping here. So we got crystals, rocks, just different, all kinds of little images in this one. So it's got a lot going for it. Not just the people, but it's got a lot of cool images. Look at those butterflies. There's the moon. I like that moon. I like those images. So might work on this. Cut and paste, smile. Repeat. Okay, so let's go back to her. Where is she? The young girl. Her. So we're going to go with these two. All right, we're going to go with them. Now, I don't know what else we're going to do, but we're going to work it. We're going to work it. Okay. Oh, I do need some wax paper. You want to put wax paper between your pages so you don't glue them together. I know I got some other wax paper loose somewhere. Okay. All right, got my tool hung up on there on my chair. I got to kind of like climb into it because the arms of the chair. All right, let's move that over there. Let's put some wax paper behind the pages so we don't glue our book shut. Come on. Fit. There we go. So she can go there. I'm pretty sure this is a it could be just kind of an older woman. I don't know. I'm thinking that this is a guy, but could I be wrong? Could this be like a middle-aged woman? I don't know. I'm going to use it either way. I was thinking because he looked like the guy in Centennial, so I'm thinking, well, yeah. All right, so there we go. I got this going. It could be. All right, let's see here. Hi, Flo. Who else am I missing? Miriam, Flo. I said hi to Joyce. Put it in caps, guys, if you're asking me anything or talking to me. Thanks, Belinda. I know, right? Isn't it? I sent you out of print, Belinda, by the way. You should probably be getting it today or tomorrow. Let's see. All right. You think it's a woman? Tina says she thinks it's a woman. Well, then it can maybe be her mom or her older sister. Either way, I like the picture. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by just cutting them out. And I don't have a story in my mind for them yet, but what I want to do is start having, if I have some pages started, I'm more apt to go back and see. This will be a nice little piece of, keep. Let's see. Hi, CB. Anybody else I miss coming in? I wasn't sure what I was going to do today because I've been working on so many other projects. I hadn't had time to really plan something for today. I said, well, I haven't worked in my red book for a while. So I need to work in the red book. All right. And again, this right here will keep those pieces. So there we go. And sometimes y'all know, sometimes I'll paint the background first. Sometimes I'll glue stuff in and then paint, depending. These are big images. So I kind of am more apt to just go ahead and glue them in and then work on the background. So I'm going to do probably 3 pages where I just glue the people down. We're just going to start with that. And then we'll see. Okay, let me get my brush. I did get fresh water. That brush is almost clean. And so let's just go ahead and start getting some pages glued in. Okay, so what I do is I put down the matte medium. And this will also, if you want to, if you paint on top of matte medium, you can, like move paint off and around with a baby wipe. You did really? I didn't know what to say. Yes. Hopefully you'll get it, and today or tomorrow. And then you put it on the back. Now be careful because this is wet here. It's really best to do this back. Put glue on the back over on a separate piece of wax paper because this could peel off if you're not careful. All right, and then we put this down. And then we go over the top. It's important to do all 3 steps if you want no wrinkles. Okay, and this is a heavy cardstock too. And then I take a card. Let me find one here. Just take a gift card of any kind, and then just make sure you get it all smoothed out. Be careful now. You really want your card wet so that when you're going across like this, you're not going to tear into your paper. If you have a lot of matte medium on your card, you can always just wipe it off here. You got excess. But that way, when you're smoothing it down and getting the wrinkles out, you're not going to pull up the ink. Now, where this is really important to be careful is if you use any kind of fashion magazines. Fashion magazines are very thin, very inexpensive, and if you do too much scraping on them, you're going to pull up the ink. Okay, you're going to pull up the ink. You can also just take this, let me move that, and look in the light. I got to pick it up, look in the light, and kind of flick it in the light, and you can see if there's any wrinkles. Okay, so that one's pretty good. All right, this one I got kind of a lot of mess there. Let me get a fresh baby wipe. I go through the baby wipes. All right, let's do the same thing for this one. And I'll just kind of cover the whole page. Okay, do that, and you put it on the back. And again, got to be careful with, depending on the kind of paper that these are made out of. This could, get stuck on there, so you got to be careful. All right, so this, we'll just put it to the edge, and we can trim off that little bit over there. I want to make sure this is kind of flattened out, and then get in here with the... Okay, now let's get the card and... And if there's any matte medium underneath, it'll like come out the edges. Okay, let me hold it over to the light and see. I got one little wrinkle right down here. Okay. All right, let's see. Chat. Let's make sure I don't miss anybody. Thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it. Hope y'all are having a good week. Had a good. Hubster went back to work yesterday, so he had 4 days off. That was nice. All right, so now I'm going to just pick up a little, if there's any like little extra around here, let's just get rid of that because that just takes longer to dry. All right, get a fresh baby wipe. Got to get lots of baby wipes. I go through the baby wipes. And bless her heart, Janet sent me after she saw. I just buy the the refills, and then Janet said, "There's just so much paint on your box." So she sent me this new box and look at it. I knew that was going to happen. This is a pumpkin sticker from when I did a pumpkin collage. Oh my goodness! And I think I did decide. The other thing too is it's very hard to get matte medium off your fingers and your fingernails. Like when I'm done here today, I'll have to take fingernail polish remover to get all that off. Even with the craft scrubby, it's hard to get off. So just saying. I'll allow someone to scream. Judy. Hi, Judy. Oh, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right, I forgot what I was going to say. All right, let me go ahead and dry this. Let me stop for a second and get the edges because I can tell there's a little on the edges there. It just make it harder to dry if I can. This needs to be trimmed right here. I try not to turn the books upside down when I'm streaming, but sometimes. Okay. All right. All right, now let's remove these so I can dry. And then we'll dry this, and then we'll go do a couple other pages with people out of the book. And dry the backs too. That helps keep it flat. Now this one's varnished, so I don't want to hit it too much with the heat tool. I was thinking about that program. This looks like they got a kind of a wrap, so I can't tell if this is a woman or a man. But I think they both were. I'm kind of looking at the jewelry. You know, I know the men wore beads too, but I don't know. Somehow, I'm thinking this might be a middle-aged woman. Yeah. Okay, it's pretty dry, but I'm going to get a fresh piece of, or dry piece of wax paper. I think I have some sitting down here somewhere. Some extra wax paper. I don't know where it is. We'll have to get another roll. I'm getting low. Just to put between, just to make sure it's not 100% dry. If it's, you can tell by the touch if it is. All right, so I just want to just have a piece in between here. So let's just trim this down a little. It's not my way. Okay. So, all right, let's go to another page here, and right here is good. It's also saying that largely the jewelry is unisex. Yeah, I knew they both did. That's why I couldn't hardly tell. But the more I look at, the more it looks like a woman. So, I know, right, Belinda? She's so pretty. All right, so now I'm going to let's make sure I don't want to get matte medium on another side. So let's find which side's wet here. Put this between. See, I haven't done this page either. This is what it looks like when I just glue things down and haven't done nothing with them yet. All right, so here we go. Let's do that now. Let's see what we want. I don't want to do a Japanese girl. I just did a Japanese girl in the front of the book. She looks like she could be from Mexico, or I like her. She's a little older lady. See, she's pretty too. Isn't she? She pretty? Okay, I'm gonna send this to Belinda because she thought the other girl was pretty. All right. All right, Belinda, you can get her. I might have to fold her in half. We'll see. But you can have her. All right, let's see. I like her, but I might have to find someone from the other book to go with her. I don't think we have another, as View calls her, melanated lady. But I do like her. So we might have to pick somebody like a compliment with this book here. So I think we'll stop with that. Do that real quick. I like her. She looks like I got my family in order. Nobody's telling me nothing. That's what she's saying. That's what I hear her saying. Kind of round the shoulders a little so it's not like the edge of a book. Okay, and then we'll keep this in the scrap pile. All right, are we still here? Am I still rolling? Let me do a test. Where's my keyboard here? I don't know. My chat hasn't moved in a minute. Let me do a test here. Okay, there it goes. All right. Don't talk for a minute. I go, well, what's going on? All right, so I like her. And again, I'll make stories in the backgrounds and stuff. But I want to find something to go with her. She might be, or this might be good. She is contemplating all these others. So it would be like a big thought bubble here. Like she's thinking about all these people. Hi, Rainbow. All right, let's see here. I'm going to pick. I love her. She needs her own page. I mean, her own something, something. So, like her. I'll trim them out. Let me just get some out here. Like through the eras, you know. I don't really want the magazine. Let's see, like her. I'm thinking a little bit bigger. She's kind of small. I want some bigger ones. I like them. I like both of them. Let's see. I do too, Tina. I love vintage photos. I'll use them. Probably about 5 pictures. Maybe about 5 pictures. I like her too. And this is Schoolgirl. But she kind of looks the same age as her. So, but I'm liking these sepia colored ones, you know. And I like the others too. Do I want? These are kind of close up. I like her holding the books. That's a good one. That's 5. Maybe I don't need any more. Maybe I just need the 5. She's pretty. Maybe she goes right in the middle. Let's look at the different ones. Okay, like because it's in an oval frame. She could go maybe right in the middle. Let's stop because I'm gonna like all of them. And some of these backgrounds over here. Well, I'll wait. I'll wait on the. Although I do probably need to paint the background. This, if I'm going to, y'all gonna have to watch me cut for a minute. Gotta cut for a minute. Hope that's okay. All right. I'm a pretty quick cutter, quick fussy cutter. So I want to just try to get at least 3 pages of just the faces and images on here. She's holding a little toy or something. A little deer. Looks like a little deer. What are y'all working on today or this week? Anybody working on anything this week? Okay, let's fix her hair right there. Okay, and she looks like she's looking up. Well, let me just cut them out, then we'll arrange. The shadow. A year ago, I was Habitat for Humanity thrifting. They had boxes and box all vintage pics. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You wish you would have got them? Well, you didn't know, Tina. You didn't know you'd think you'd ever use them. I have tons of Hubster's old family pictures that we don't even know who half of them are. They didn't label them. You know, Buddy's mom even went through them with us at one time. I mean, I'm talking bins, big plastic tubs. And she didn't know who half of them were either. And I thought, you know, because when you see those, like you go to a thrift store or something, do I want her cut in the, she's cut, I think this one needs to be in the middle in an oval. You go to thrift stores and you see people, you know, the old photos and stuff. And you go, who got rid of their family photos? Why would anybody get rid of their family photos? Well, you don't know who the heck they are. I'm just saying. One photo is Ella Fitzgerald. One of these is this her? Is that Ella Fitzgerald? Then that's even better. Okay. That's even better. So you just, you think, well, who would throw away their family photos? Well, when you got bins and bins, thanks, sister. When you have bins and bins of old photos and you don't know who they are, so I don't want to. Let's get her whole outfit. There we go. You can see why people get rid of them. You know what I mean? Okay, try to get these little faces are a little trickier. You don't want to cut off a ear here. And y'all know I paint everything in and out, paint it all. All right, let's see. I like her, but I don't really want the table. Maybe I'll pick another picture because I don't know what to do with this table. Let's see. Get something without accoutrement in there. I mean, the little books was okay, but I don't want to have a whole table in there. Let's see. Like her. Maybe her. I'm trying to have a few different eras, I think I'll go with her. Okay. It's very, so many pictures in here. Oh, they're talking about the flea markets and stuff. Okay, I want to get these glued down. We'll do one more. I really do want to finish this book someday, this whole book. All right, let's see. All righty. All right, let's see how we can do this now. I like her kind of looking up. Maybe she's looking up at Ella. And I kind of want her in the middle, kind of like in here. Let's see here. Kind of like how a scrapbook page would look with a whole bunch of people. And then I can, do the other, blend it all in, right? Let's see. I might need a couple more. I don't know. Might need a couple more people in here. What do y'all think? Does that look balanced? Does that look kind of balanced? And I just want the idea that maybe I'll do her like in the stars. Maybe I'll in there. She's thinking it. See, I'm just letting her she's dreaming about this. She's dreaming. What do y'all think? Does that look kind of balanced? Bueller. I get a sip of lemonade. I mean lemon water. Della Reese. Who did I say? Ella Fitzgerald? Is it Della Reese? Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's kind of fix this one side. I just want it right up against the edge. All right. I think that looks kind of good. Maybe one more in the middle left, right in here. Okay, then we'd have to move this kind of over a little. Well, here's the thing, and this will be painted in. It's not going to be a harsh cut right there. This will be blended in. I kind of want room for the thought bubble thing. You know what I mean? I kind of want this to kind of blend over. I guess I could put one more. Okay, everybody's saying one more person in there. All right. It's got to be somebody kind of little. Well, I do like her. I could just not put the, the whole. No, I don't want to cut that now. I don't want to cut out a. All right, let's see. Maybe just a smaller singer there. I don't know who she is. She looks famous, though, like I've seen her before. That top girl right there. These are going to be too big. I'm going to have a little picture now. I think I need one more modern. Oh, wait, here we go. What do we got over here? Okay, it's going to have to be something. I think, what about her? Hi, Dot. I like her. It might be too little. So now I'm trying too hard to fit somebody else in here. I think I'm just going to go with this. I'm just going to go with it. All right. Let's go ahead and get her. Hold down. I just thought I'd do about three double size, double page spreads. And then we can go add some other things and look, and we'll see. If y'all did not see Terry Brett's prompt page finished, y'all need to go do that over on Instagram. Okay, let's make sure I get as many bubbles out as I can, just like that. Okay. Did y'all enjoy the Monday show with Helen being here? Drawn in Helen's book. I know some of y'all ordered her book. Let me hold this up to the light so I can see if there's any bubbles in there. Okay, there's a couple here and right down here. You hold it up to the light, you can see every bubble and wrinkle. Okay, so now let's see. I got to kind of do this a little at a time because there's some are in the front and some are in the back. Okay, so she's going to go right here. She's going to go under there. Can probably get a couple of them glued down before I smash them down a little so there's no wrinkles, no bubbles. And then she's going to be behind her. Okay, and then she's going to be next. Hang on, guys. I'll get Chad here in just a second. And we're having other things in here, All right, let me get a fresh card. That one's getting a little sticky. Hello, Lucy Fox Arts. I love Ellen's book, but not in my bedroom. Okay. Yeah, I just hope y'all enjoyed seeing her here. And she does have it. She started doing some videos on her channel. I don't want to mess up there. Gotta be careful here. These are smaller images. All right, let me hold it over to the light and see if I got all the wrinkles and bubbles out. Nope, I got one here. And I got one down here. All right, let me check again. Okay, I think okay. All right, let's get the excess out of the brush. And if you're working on something, you really should. If you're going to continue to use the brush as you go, keep it wrapped in a baby wipe while you're doing other things, so it doesn't, get hard. There we go. All right, now let's go ahead and remove this, and let's dry. All right, here we go. Thank you, Kat. View, did you see me a minute ago? I think you were stepped away. I saw your show, your stream, talking about how I use baby wipes. So this is what I'm talking about you now. This is my view, girl. Yes. I think you've seen this book before. Oh, you mean this? Yeah. This one? Yeah, you've seen this. I showed her before she went to the Lido deck. Oh, good, Tina. Make sure there's no edges that have matte medium on them because it'll stick the pages. I've got a little bit of a thing on her hair there, but we'll fix it. Well, I don't know exactly where she was in that picture that she showed us. And well, she did show it on her stream too. But I don't know if it's still there. Oh my gosh, we're having fun. View had so much fun making fun of me. I can do a little bit of teasing back. I left a LOL on her comment. She did crack me up. Let me see here. Maybe gone. I think she has time sensitive. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Well, it's not low. Did you block me, View? Oh, let's see. View. Oh my gosh. Is that the same? Now, I know you have two channels. Where's your one that I follow? Oh, here, this one, Coloring Bee. No, that's not it. Let's try this one. Here we go. All right, now let me go to my messages. Let's see if I can still pull it up. Let's see. No, I don't think it's going to let me. I think she took down the video off of it. Yeah, it's not letting me click it. I wanted to show her on the Lido deck, but it ain't there anymore. Okay, let's see. All right, so we got that one. Let's do one more. I want to do these angels. These have been sitting in here. Oh wait, I got to put something here in between. So because it's not quite 100% dry, we don't want anything to. This is not tearing. Let me just cut it. Let's make sure that it's not going to stick the pages. All right, let's go a little further back. Here we go. Let's do one more double page something. Hi, Carol. Anybody else I miss coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. All right, so let's go back. I've been trying to use this book, The Collage Mystic Muses by Christina Minasian, Minasian. So let's see. And look at all these other extras back here. We might use some of those butterfly wings. We love our wings. Oh, I love this crochet necklace. Maybe we'll go with her. Maybe we'll go with her and her. No, let's see. I like these crocheted necklaces. I mean, crocheted collars. My grandma used to make those. She used to make those. Let's do these two girls. Her. Let's do her, and maybe her too. We can maybe do her standing behind. That look. This is so. What's that movie? Shining. With two of these, it's so The Shining. All right, let's go over to the other. This with the collars, with the two collars. We'll go with these. So then we'll have three done, or three laid out. So we'll have those two. We'll have this page, and then we have this page. So we'll have these three ready to go. I didn't know what I was going to do today, guys. I really didn't. I've been so busy with commissions and other things, cleaning. I got a whole list over here. I got a whole list of collage stuff I have to find for a project I'm working on. It's a lot going on. I didn't even know what I was going to, I said, well, I'm just going to turn on the camera. We'll see what we'll see. I could have colored too, but I told y'all last, over the weekend, I did organize my my color book, the pages that I've cut out in binders. I have two binders now, plus a larger one with the portfolios. And I found the love poster. I'll have to show that to y'all. I have to finish that love poster. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I can't really hang it or anything. But I've had it for years and years, and I really need to finish it. But I'll show it to y'all. It's Nick Filbert's poster. It's not, you can't buy it anymore. It's not available. Maybe somewhere somebody's got it, but okay, let's keep this. Let's keep these two little pieces. I got a little stack of stuff here, the backgrounds. Speaking of older images, I saw a video of Tony Basil dancing at age 81. Oh my goodness. Let's cut this down a little. I don't want that right there. And I have been organizing some of my stuff, trying to de-stash some of my collage papers I've collected over all these years, and kind of I got to whittle it down. I mean, I got two big bins just in the garage that I don't even touch because I'm always working on the ones that I have in here, out of the ones I have in here. Plus my, collage, books like this. So, plus I got all my jelly plated papers. I'm going to cut that earring off. Jelly plate papers that I use. It's just, I got so many papers. There we go. All right, let's keep this. All right, so I got them. And, you can make up stories about what they're thinking, They put castles and, all kinds of stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and do these last two here. Oh, wait. Make sure it's not wet on the edges here. Let's put some wax paper in here. So we don't glue our pages shut. Okay, this one's got some. Let's cut that down. That medium on that edge. Okay. I love this book. This is, of all the books, all the sketchbooks and art books that I have, this is the one that I really want to eventually finish. I'll fill up. And varnish all the pages, and I'm also outlining them all with gold. I have to pour out just a little bit more matte medium. Okay. Okay, let me check in the light to see if there's wrinkles and bubbles. No, I think it's pretty good. Okay. Let's pour out just a little bit more. You doing okay in chat? Hi, did I say how you zippity doo All right. Oops. You really want a lot of matte medium so that there's no wrinkles and bubbles. It does make a difference. Oops. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Now I'll put this in the water for now. We can try to glue some more. All right. Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh, my light. My light. I bumped my light. Come back here, light. Everything is a Jenga in here. My heat tool pulled the light down. All right, let's fix that. Okay. All right, stay. You stay. Okay, I think we're good. All right, I am going to go wash my hands. I can't get all the crusty bits off, but I'm going to get a little bit off. Hang on, I'll be right back. BRB. Okay. Craft Scrubby took a little bit of it off, but it's going to take, all right, this keeps knocking my lamp over. Let me move that heat gun. All right, there we go. All right. Get fixed back in here. See, look. This takes fingernail polish remover to get all that off. Okay, Tina. All right. I might have to do that. I don't know. I'm trying to get as much so I'm not flaking off on my picture. But yeah, let me work on it with the baby wipe for a minute. Matte medium is horrible to get off. All right, let's see. Tina needs coffee. Let me see if I'm missing anything in chat. I'm just working over here. Let's see. Okay, Ginger Beach, thanks for coming in. We didn't get much done but gluing right now. I wouldn't mind painting the background or something. We'll see. Like I said, I wasn't even sure what I was going to do. Oh, I'll show you my color book stuff in a minute. We'll do that too. Oh no, Justy, I'd never wear gloves. No. I wouldn't say never, but I mean, if I had to, I would, but no. I have to touch things. I have to feel the things because I do a lot of finger painting too. I have to touch it. I have to touch it and feel it. I got a feel of it. All right, there we go. I think that's pretty good. When I'm done, I'll just take fingernail polish and take my polish and everything off. Okay, so let's see. Let's dry this one. I didn't dry this one, did I? Did I unplug it? What did I do? Oh, I did unplug it. You either, yeah. Get a little excess off there. It comes off with fingernail polish remover, but it also takes your polish off, you know. I know, my grandma used to make these. And then she made, for those of y'all that crochet, she, I don't know if I can put my hands on one to show y'all. Let me see. I just can't, I got to make sure the cord is out of the way because the cord's catching on the light and bringing down my light. Eek. All right, there we go. The chair, this big chair. Okay, let me see. I'll see if I can find it. It's very cool. Okay, I couldn't find it right now. I don't want to take any more time digging around. I'll try to find it, show y'all later. Let me write myself a note. But she crochets. Hang on. Let me write this. Grandma. I don't have any of the collars that she did, but she would crochet these necklaces. And the way she crocheted is like goes around your neck and then has a long thing like this. It looks like beads, and it's no beads in it, and it looks like a beaded necklace. It's very cool. You have to get right up on it to tell that it's not beads, and it's a necklace. Oh, okay, so much. I got so much on me. So I couldn't find it right now, but I wrote a note to go look for it. So okay. All right. My hand's getting ready to get painty, so it doesn't matter. All right, so wait, let's move that. It's got a little bit of matte medium on it. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll do these girls. I need some, this is wet, and can't have it. Let's see here. Right here. Let's cut this down. All right, there we go. Maybe we'll work on these two girls. All righty. I'm not sure what I want. You know what would be kind of cool is because they're kind of, I don't know, maybe 1930s. What do y'all think? The 30s era, maybe 20s, 30s. I'd say at least the 30s. What's y'all's guess? I mean, without me Google lensing it, what do y'all say? Lace stencil. Oh, that's a good idea, Just Judy. A lace stencil. I was going to go with urban typography. I was going to do a big contrast thing here. I was going to go with graffiti and urban typography. But lace would be good too. This one right here is a Kate Curry pour toast. What's this one? I'm not sure who this one's by. I'm not sure who this one's by. This one is a pour toast. You know, or maybe I should do the graffiti one on my other girls, a whole bunch of girls. Let's see about the typography on this one. Or I could just do the lace. Let's see. All right, let me go over here let me get a little bin of stencils real quick. Hang on. Oh, let's see. Let's see what I got in here. Oh, hang on, I got to get around. Oh, I'm dropping them all. Jeez. Hang on, guys. They all fell out of the bin. I have a flat bin of easy to get to stencils, and they're easy to get to, but I'm trying to get around my light without knocking it over. All right, let's look in here. Oh my gosh. Hi, Lisa. Anybody else coming in? Thank you, Kat. All right, so yeah, we could put, I'll think of what kind of background. This has still got matte medium wet on there. But I mean, it could be something like this, you know. I'm just looking at them here. Could be even something like that. That's very, it needs to be a contrast. Can't be the exact same thing, you know. I mean, it can be, but I won't like it. Oh, this is just some of them, Judy. This is just my flat ones here. I got a whole bin that I have to flip through to get to. Let's see. I kind of like that. No, I still like that. Let's see. It needs to have some kind of pattern bigger than that. And, I mean, because, see, I have something like this that really looks like it, but it's too similar. It's too similar. Don't y'all think? Doesn't it need to be something a little different? A little bigger, I think. I might just roll with that one. See, so at some point you just got to go, okay, that one will work. Because otherwise you're going to be going through these forever. Because, I mean, look. We could be here all day. All right, so let's move this. We're going to go with this one. Now I have to decide if I want to paint and then ink or how I want to do this. I think I need to paint and then ink. Let's see. Should we do something like, should we do lavender, very feminine? Let's move all these out of the way. Put these in the box. Oh, scraps. Something kind of feminine, like maybe a light lavender background and then a darker, not purple, but like a darker lavender. Yeah. I think we'll go, I'm eating a Fig Newton here. Let's see. Maybe we'll go with, I think it needs to start with a light color, like this maybe, and then a darker purple over the top, or maybe this one. Maybe that one and this one. Maybe I'm gonna go with those two. Well, I'll get ink out. I'll get a purple ink because I'll ink it with the brush. But we can paint that in. Let's just try it. So, okay, Janet. I have 3 rows of storage boxes and thought, man, I've got to get. Well, Rainbow, I don't know how long you've been in your space. I've been in this space over 25 years. in this room. It has evolved over the years. Okay, let's see. Make sure there's nothing on the bottom there. Shake them up real good. I did go through maybe about a month ago. I went through all my paints, all of them, shook them. If there was hardly anything left in them, I ditched them. I cleaned out all my paints here a couple months ago. All right, let's see. I still gotta go find all this stuff in my collage. I'm not usually very specific in my collage lookings, but I've got some projects I want to do, 39 of them actually, that need specific images. So I've got to go dig through all my collage stuff and find all the images I need. All right, let's see. Let me find a brush that'll, this one's good. All right. And I could have just painted the background first and then done this. But and this is probably going to need 2 coats. It's a kind of a translucent color, red, lime green, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'll just sit here and paint for a minute, paint a couple coats, and then we're going to stencil. We're going to stencil over it, and then maybe put some wings on them or something. Everything doesn't have to be a major story. It could just be something pretty, Not everything has to be deep. Hi, Devin. How you doing? Devin, are you streaming today? I don't think she's, I don't know. Are you streaming today with Hubster still on the mend? Devin's taking care of her Hubster who had hip replacement surgery. So I don't think she's streaming today, but she could be. She might just give him let's time for a nap. Time for a nap. Let me stream. I don't know. Let's see. Marilyn on the let's see. Faithful Met, the young lady on the left looks a lot like my great grandma. She does. Oh, remind me later. Maybe I'll make a print of her. Faithful Mess. You're on today at 1. Okay, so Devin is streaming today at 1. So if Kat wants to, Janet stepped away. If Tina or Kat want, I'm sure Kat's probably already got it in there. A link to Devin's stream. See, it's very translucent, so I'm not trying to smooth it out with this first coat. I'm just getting a base on here, and see, the thing is because this has got matte medium look, I can take a baby wipe and just wipe it off because it's got matte medium. See, that's the benefit of the matte medium is you can remove things. So if I get something on her that I don't like, I went over the edge, and I just go in here with the, it kind of erases it. The matte medium is a barrier from the paper. So, did I say how do you sew? Thank you, Kat. Kat put a link in there to Devin's channel. So I'm just working in the red book today, Devin. I don't know if you've been lurking or not. But Judy said, Judy or Just D suggested lace. So we're going to do that. Plus, I edge everything on with gold on these pages. This book has everything edged in gold. Like I said, I'll put this down, dry it. I'm going to put another coat of this purple, and then we will stencil the lace. So just get a base in here. How is Hubster recouping? Here for a while. I love your red colors. Thank you, Devin. How's Hubster doing today? I know she said that, trying to sleep at night. I saw now. Well, I don't want to give any medical advice. I'm not going to say nothing. But anyway, I hope he's doing better. Or, see how I just could go right over her face right there? I can just take a baby wipe and then just like that. Now over her hair, it's probably not going to matter so much because it's dark. And I might put some things in the hair. I'm thinking butterfly wings with these girls, just because there's some in the book that I liked. Like I said, not every collage page has to be deep. You can just have some fun ones. Slowly improving. Last night was a bit better. He just got up. Be right back. Okay. All right. Go take care of him. We want to make sure you can stream later. All right, let me go ahead and dry this and then we'll put a second coat. Okay. Okay, Marilyn. We could collage their clothes too. We could go over the lace collar and make it white. Okay, I think that might be dry enough for a second coat. Hi, Jane. How's it going? Jane, I saw that you had some severe weather. Was it the end of last week, over the weekend? Jane was posting some rough looking clouds in her area. Okay. This would probably be a second coat's probably going to be good enough since I'm going to stencil over it. If I wasn't going to stencil over it, I'd probably put a third coat if I wanted it nice and flat. But because I'm going to stencil, it's going to be fine. Yes, this will be fun. And I'll flip through the book one more time and then I'll show you what I did with my coloring binders, color book binders. And I'm going to show you the love poster. Trying to get Samantha to come over and stream with me again. I don't know. She flew to New York. She has friends in New York. They're trying to get her to move up to New York. Her ex-boyfriend is a model and he travels to Europe. And he said, come up here. Because he's got two other roommates and you can stay here till you figure out, Anyway, we'll see. I don't know if Samantha's going to be ended up in New York. Cameron's over in Wyoming. We'll see where everybody's going. See where everybody's going because Samantha's all about the fashion world. So we shall see. Decided Jane. Anybody else I missed coming in? Thanks, everybody. I know this is, a minute. Like I said, I could have just started with the base of this color, but I wasn't sure what color I wanted, so we're doing it this way today. So is driving. All right, let's see. Let's get right up against her face here. Yeah, this is my favorite art journaling journal at the moment. Well, actually, for the past few years. Okay, I think that's good. All right, let me dry this. All right, I get the excess paint out of my brush before I put it in the water so it doesn't just, contaminate the whole bucket. Okay, there we go. All right, let's dry this. Thank you. Hi, peeps. I really want this dry before I get in with the inks. All right, we'll see. We will see if that is good. Let's put these purples back over here. Move this out of the way. All right. Now, let me get, let's see. I really need some archival ink. Really. Dark purple. Let's see what I got. I don't want the distress inks. Let's see. Let's get down to these, I think. Yeah, the archivals are in there, I think. Uh-oh. I just hit that light again. Dang it. I've got to move this. There we go. All right, let's see. Don't want to stress. I think, and then my what do you call it? Simon Hurley's are nice and juicy, but they're not waterproof. I want waterproof. Let's see what I got under there. Okay, I think it's going to be something out of here. Stays on and archivals. Let's see, maybe this midnight blue might be good. I might go with that. I might go with that midnight blue. It's kind of a purpley blue. I think we'll go with that because I'm not seeing a dark purple. Oh, there's a dark. Let's see. We'll do a test, those two. So these are the waterproof ones, right? All right. Let's do a little test. Let's get a brush. Let's get a purple. Uh-oh. What do I do? Something went flying. Okay. All right. Dee Dee, do you have pieces of real lace? I do, but I don't like to do in my journal. I don't like to put dimensional stuff because then when you work on the next page, it's bumpy. I don't, in this, I don't want it. I don't want dimensional stuff in here. Oh, we're going to make it look good. Just wait. Hang on, Justy. All right, let me get under here and see about just a scratch paper here. And because I want to test the colors. Let's see, do I want this color? No, that's too brown. I mean, it's not it's not bright enough. So let's see about this one here. That's better. I mean, it's blue, but it's going to be better. Okay, now where's my I'm going to put stencil. All right, here we go. All ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. Whoops. Gosh, I need to really hold it down pretty good. Here we go. Y'all ready? There we go. And I don't really try to match it up. Most time I'm putting other things on it. That could use a little bit more right in there. What do y'all think? Justy's all in on this one today. She's all in. Wait for it, Justy. We got some plans. And there's a little bit right there, which should come off with my baby wipe. Okay. Need a little bit right there. Okay. Let's get down here by her face. We'll have to be a little careful right in here. Okay, got to cross over the Rubicon here. The crack. That needs a little something right there. What do y'all think? Stencil slapping. Oh my gosh, Justy. I'm gonna have to send you something for helping today. I'm gonna write you down for a surprise, Justy. And I'm pretty sure I have your address. Yeah, I've sent you something before. Justy, surprise. And I got Belinda back there for the other girl that she liked. There we go. We'll send you something, Justy, for all your help today. Your participation award. Thanks for you. Oh, we got some more stuff going on here. Just a minute. But I don't want to forget to show you my color book binders and the love poster. Because I found it. I found it when I was cleaning out all my color book stuff. Let's see, Dee Dee, if you get ink on the faces, will that also? If you're real quick, because this is stays on. It's the permanent. So I'm not going to do it on purpose to see if it'll work. Has been waiting for days for the slab. All right, I think that's pretty good. Now, how I clean my brush. Now, the stencil is going to dry and it's going to be permanent, but let's just see if I can get a little excess off here. Not much comes off, but it'll be fine. It's fine. Let's put it back in the tub. Where's that? Where to put it? I don't even know where I put it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And then I'll just clean my brush off like it's purple. So next time I use, blue or purple, I'll just use this. I have 2 or 3 of every brush. So, but I'm just going to get the excess out. I don't ever wash these brushes. Never do. All right. So now let's just, and again, this one's my archival and my stays on bucket. And all this will come off my fingers when I use my fingernail polish remover to get off the matte medium. Okay, so there we go. So there's that. Now, let's just hit it with the heat gun just for a second. You know, it's like a chain reaction because y'all know I'm in this chair with the big arms that lay down. I bought this chair specifically so the cats can lay with me, next to me on either side. But when I turn the chair, the arm goes under the table. Well, I had this sitting here. It was like a chain reaction. I had this sitting here and it caught on the chair arm, and the chair arm caught, because it caught on the chair arm, it pulled the cord, and the cord caught my giant 3-foot by 3-foot lamp and almost fell over in the middle of the stream here, but I got it. So now I want to make sure I move this all the way over there so I don't catch it on my chair, because we don't need a craft-a-lanch. Hi, Maureen. Let's see who else. Who else am I missing? It's out of flow. Let me get a sip of water. What else do I need to do? Let's see here. View. I'm sorry. I think that's hilarious. Okay. Okay. So now what I want to do is, which book was it in? This one. I want to get back here to some of these butterfly wings. And I think the moon, I'm going to put the moon on the Native Americans. I think that, oh, I like that, but it won't show up. It's too much the same color. But let me go ahead and just cut that out. And this is one-sided, which is nice. And I'm just going to put it over on that page to use because I want the moon over there. Let's see, where's that page? I think they're dry, so I can move this. Here we go. So I'm going to want the moon in here. All right. So see, look, wasn't quite dry. Now it's got a little bit of a pull right there. So let me get let's see. Let me just get a alcohol marker. Gotta make sure it's 100% dry or you'll be making pulls. All right, so now I want some of these butterflies. Let me just cut the pages out, the butterfly pages out. I'm going to perfect. You will. You will. I try when I do the anytime I do my misting with the what all that's about, guys, is View did a show and she was talking about how she's trying to do the technique where you put the paint in your hand, pick it up with the baby wipe, and do the mist and everything. It does take a minute of practice, I'm not going to lie, but she made a whole thing about it, a whole thing. So now this is my view. This is my attention view. It was funny. I mean, somebody might have got offended by it, but not me. Okay, so there we go. Let's get that. I'm just going to cut all the butterfly pages out, so I'll have them handy. I told y'all I'm working on a project where I'm going to need a ton of, in particular, items. Not just winging it. Winging it. Okay, I don't want any flowers or anything else right now. I just want the butterflies for these two girls. All right, so let's see what we got here. Do I want the blues? Do I want a big contrast? No, I kind of like the blues. Just that blue. There's no purple. And I can color them. I can change the colors. I can make them a different color. These got something. It's made to look like a glow or something on them, but I don't care for that. So I don't know. Or maybe the yellow. Maybe because that's nice and bright. Maybe these yellow ones. Let's go with the yellow because there's enough of them. Let's see. We'll try. Purple and yellow are, complementary. So, okay. All right. Bye, Alicia. Thanks for stopping in. All right. So let's see. I just want the wings. I'm not going to use the butterfly. I just want the wings. And if you ever cut out butterflies to use the whole butterfly, don't try to cut out their antenna. Just cut the butterfly out and draw the antennas back in. You'll be glad if you didn't want to cut them out. All right. I can't wait to show y'all the love poster. I know it was some of y'all have seen it before, but it's been a while. Okay, so she might get the bigger ones just because she's, let's see, go this way. I'll cut it down some. And because there's less room over here, so I'll give her the little ones because there's less room. I see one of you cats sneaking in here. It's the lay of the chair. Can't come up here. That's why Mama got this chair for you guys. And, you know, everybody does butterfly wings on girls. It's okay. You can still do it. Just because it's been around for a long time doesn't mean you can't do it too. All right, stay down there. Stay down there, Malibu. She's on the chair. So. Okay, so what do y'all think? Let's see. Then what I'm going to do, let's see. I think what I'll do is I'm going to kind of find her shoulder here. Hang on, let's see if I can do this with the pencil. With the pencil. Okay. Okay, so that'll go there. This one we'll just cut over there. A little more. That. And her, she can just kind of have the wings right there on the collar. All right, so let's go ahead and glue these down with, got my matte medium here. Got my matte medium and a baby wipe. Baby wipe. I'm just going to glue this down with my finger. Okay. I'm going to turn on that heat tool. She'll probably bolt. She'll probably bolt when I do that. She doesn't like it when I turn on the tools. Oops. Stay still. Okay. All right, let's see. Nothing said in chat. Y'all all good? All right, let's go ahead. Excuse me, Malibu. I know you're probably gonna run. Yep, there she. There she goes. I'm gonna put some mist in here just for view. In a minute. I gotta finish though. It's a little flashed out. Maybe I need to turn this brightness down just a little. That purple kind of is flashing out the. There we go. That's better. The purple kind of changed the lighting situation. I know. Since I just quiet because the heat wave. Yeah. Well, you take care of yourself, Raul. I need to send you another prayer card. Let me make a note of that. I need to keep Raul. Y'all keep Raul in your prayers. Write you down, Raul. Keep him encouraged. But I have to write this stuff down or I will not remember. Okay, there we go. Now what I want to do, Justy, are you still here? Still with the tour? Let me see if I can find. Hang on. Uh-oh, I want to catch the cord. Let me find the. which one of these is right. Oh, here's a center one. I don't know which one of these is working right now. We'll figure it out. All right. I really want to use the little one, but we'll see how much is in there. Let's see if this one's working. Okay, here we go. All right, can y'all see that? Do I need to darken it just a little? There we go. There we go. Not really saying nothing. Trying to get this little lacy look here. Put a little dot around the edge. I think doing that will make it look even more lacy. What do y'all think? Let me hold it up so you can see. Hi, Val. Anybody else coming in? I'll do some mist, and I'll wait to do the gold edges till everything is 100% dry. And I can set the whole thing aside. There we go. I'll do a quick flip of this book, and then I'll show you that poster. Oh, we still got time. We got time to show all the work I did in my color book binders. I really did. I spent about 2 hours redoing all my color book, the ones I tear out. Of course, I don't tear everything out of my color books, hardback ones or stuff like that. All right, so there we go. Look. What do y'all think? I like it. All right, now let's come over here. Let's see. Let's do a little loop-de-loo on this one. And I did make myself a note to try to find grandma's crocheted necklaces that look like beading. Uh-oh, got a little too blobby there. I said hi to you, didn't I, Rainbow? All right, let's see here. Just going to do some little squiggles on this part. This one has different stitches. I used to crochet a little back in the day when I was a teenager. Did a lot of macrame. Back in the day. A little bit of crocheting, a little bit of embroidery. I never liked to sew, though. And crocheting and embroidery is too much like sewing. It's just, I don't know, it just wasn't something that I enjoyed doing. I always wanted to be drawing, you know. But Grandma sewed all our clothes when we were in elementary school. And then she and Mom cross-stitched for years and years. I worked for a cross-stitch company, but I did not enjoy cross-stitching. I just did the designing of the books. Yes, we do love our Raoul. I've shown y'all some of my books before. Well, I worked for a company. They weren't my books. Although a couple of them, they were distinctly just mine as far as who designed them. But I did that back in the 80s when cross-stitch was a thing. I mean, it still is. Don't get me wrong. People still do it, but there's not like cross-stitch stores on every corner like there was scrapbook stores. Let's see. Hello, Lynn. Am I missing anybody else? All right, let's see here. Let's do a little wavy thing here. Just have different stitches like, you know. And this one has kind of a flower look. And then just some different wavy lines in there. I was going to put some collage. I won't have time to do it today, and I might still do it. Well, no, not if I put mist. I was going to collage their clothes. Maybe I'll just put some mist at the top and not over them. That way I can still go back and add collage on their clothes, maybe. We'll see. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Let's do some... What do y'all think? Doesn't it look kind of cool? I need drawing ideas for my new sketchbook. Well, then you just need to go look in my playlist. Go look in my playlist. There's a gazillion. I have at least 1,500 videos. Go look in my, I think I actually have a sketchbook playlist. Although I have drawing ones too. Just go look at my playlist. You'll find tons of ideas. All right, let's see. I think that's enough. Maybe just a little, maybe a little dot in those, like this. Okay, now I don't know if View's still here. But I think I do want to do their collage of their clothes, but I don't know yet. I'm not doing it today. I don't have time to do it today. But let me get a fresh baby wipe here. Let's go ahead and dry this. Dee Dee, with you tonight. Thank you. You write stuff down. Write it down, people. Write it down. Keep a Society of Idea Collector notebook. Thanks, Tina. And I did get a little bit of ink on. Now it's dry now. I'm not going to be able to probably move it off of her face there. But I could do a mist coming over there. All right, let's see here. Do I have any? And then let's get some white paint here. Oh, I don't want to get into that purple. Let me get a fresh. Let me get a dry. What do you call it? Palette here. Do I have that one either? Let's see. I gotta find one. I'm up underneath here. Let's get something that's dry. Here we go. Well, the thing is, you know, Tina, if you don't write it down, you're gonna forget. That's why I write everything. I got post-it notes out my ears over here. Okay, let's see what we can do. View. I'm sorry, I can't help it after watching V's channel the other day. All right, so The thing about doing, I'll try to do it a step by step. Okay, here's the baby wipe technique for View. She's probably run out the back door and slammed it. Okay, so you got your wet paint. This is a wet baby. I mean, it's just fresh out of the pack. It's fresh out of the pack. It's wet. You can't use a dry one. It will not work. And just wrap your finger around it like that. Pick some up in your hand, quite a bit. I mean, a blob of it, and smash it into your hand. The reason you're doing this is you're mashing the paint into the baby wipe. You could do it a couple times. Get a lot of, you're mashing it into the baby wipe. All right. Now I got to decide where I'm going to go with this. Let's see. I'm going to go around here, around that way. Oh, we'll go this way. We'll go this way. I'm just getting my initial. I don't want it to look like horns. See, that looks like too much like horns. Let's wipe that off. Let's come down here. There we go. It's still wet, and there's what do you call it? Matte medium on there, so it'll flow. Now I could go along her body here, go up here. I could just do like this. Okay. Now, while this is still wet, I can do a couple things. I can lighten it up, thin it out, make it a little bit more translucent, lighten it up, and come around. Don't be afraid to go over the top of things. But once you do, you got to be quick if you want to remove it. Okay. So there we go. So there's, and of course, you got the crack. You got the Rubicon. That's always a little bit tricky in there. Okay. Then you can go back and add, I think I'm going to go over her face there. I think I'm going to go over her face rather than it looks like horns. Let's do that. Okay. Like that. Then as it's drying, you can add some more, paint, or you can wait till it's dry and go in here with the Posca and add a little bit of streak of extra bright, which I'll probably do here. Let's just go ahead and go right over there like this. Okay. Then you can also add, now there's some little nubby of something there. There we go. A lot of times I'm adding planets and stars. We could add some, let's go ahead and add some, what do you call it? Star shine too. All right. So let's start with this. Okay. Yeah. See, it's down here too. I need to get down in there. Okay. All right. Now let's go ahead and dry this. I'm going to make sure I don't catch my lamp over there. All right, I have an idea. Another idea just came to me here. Hang on, let me make sure I catch my chair over there. Let's move this out of the way. All right, let me see. Where is it? Here we go. Come on. Looking for something. I think I'll go with both colors. Maybe both. I bought a bunch of stars. I needed red and blue stars for my 8 artist trading cards swap. So I bought, it was a pack of every color. So we have purple and gold, yellowy gold. Okay. So, but I don't trust sticker. I don't trust sticker glue. So let's get out some, let's see. Now I want some purple. I think I'm going to put one on either one of their shoulders in purple. Save my pen over there. Just putting a dot of glue because, you know, my hands are so crusty from the... I need a tweezer probably. And these are shiny. When I hold it up, you'll see they're twinkly. They're flat. They're not glitter in the sense that they're puffy. They're not puffy. Stars in their eye. I don't know. I mean, I do kind of like that idea Justy, but then we kind of lose their personalities. Do you know what I mean? Look, let me just hold one over their eyes and you'll see what I mean. Let's put it on a, I have my tweezers here. Like, let me just stick it on here just so you can kind of see. Look. See? We lose their little personalities. So probably not. All right, but we're going to put gold and purple all in here. So let me get, where's my glue again? What do I do with it? Here it is. All right, so here we go. Oop, I don't want one on there. Let's space them out over here. Okay, that's where we're going to have all the stars. We can always add more. Go in the wingnut book. What did Arlene say? What did she say? She said something needs to go in the wingnut book. No crusty cracks allowed. That was zippy doo. What did Arlene say? Let me scroll back. I have a crooked halo. I must have missed something that Arlene said. Okay. All right. Let me do this while this wet glue is still wet. Okay. So let's see if I can do this kind of quick. I'm kind of going to do every other one. And now, you know what I think I'll do? I'm going to do all these yellow and then go back with purple in between. So we're going to do all these in the yellow. It's going to look good when I hold it up to you. I'll see all the shine. Okay. Just a little, you know, trying to get them off the paper with my crusty fingers. And then I have time to get out the poster to show y'all. And zoom out. There's going to be a whole bunch of stars. Oh, they're in the stars. If I put a twinkle in their eye, I'll just use a gold gel pen, guys. I'll use a gold gel pen to put a twinkle in their eye. I can do that. I just don't want to cover up their whole pupil. Whoops, I bent that one. We're going all in on the stars. Okay, now going to, well, I don't know what Flo said either. Y'all just, I mean, y'all get cray over there. Okay, I'm going to kind of go. All right, hang on, guys. All right, purple. I'm going to kind of overlap some of them. My watch is telling me, get off your butt. Get up. You sat in one spot too long. Do we still have people here? Hang on, guys. I really want to show you this poster. Hang with me for just another minute. They're really hard to grasp when you have glue boogers on your fingers. All right. This one kind of reminds me of the rabbit one. You know, just kind of. All right, now let me hold it up. Let's take out this here. That one needs to stick. All right, let's back out just a little. Okay. What do y'all think? It's kind of simple. And then when it has the gold around the edge, let's see if I got one handy here. Hang on. Let's test this. Is this a good one? Okay, so when you go around, I got a little bit of thing I need to glue right here. Hang on. No, you have to stay down in the chair, Oliver. Come on. Okay. And then they have to be varnished too. But I'll go ahead and do this so you can see what it looks like. Try to be careful so I don't get it all over the place. It's a kind of a simple one. Not a lot of, you know, doesn't have to, you can make up your own story. Doesn't have to be too deep, like I said. Not every collage has to have a big, deep story, although most of mine have some kind of story. Okay, there we go. All right. All right. There we go. And then when it's varnished, it'll be very cohesive, you know. And the star should still be okay, you know, with the varnish, because the varnish is so shiny. So anyway, there we go. There's our simple page. I say simple. It took a minute, but all right, let's see here. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way so I have some space. All right, thanks, Devin. Good, Devin. Excellent. She did. I love that, Devin. The yellow and purple. All right, let me move this out of the way. I'll set that up there. Now, let me unplug this. I see you, baby girl. Let me move this heat gun so I don't knock over my lamp again. All right, so let me show y'all real quick. Hang on, let me fix this chair. I got my blanket up here. All right, let's see. I'll make it kind of quick. Hang on. Let's leave this right there. I'm going to need some stuff over. So now, instead of one fat overflowing color book binder. I have two. All right. So this is the oldest one, I think. Yeah, let's do it in order. And then I'll show you the poster at the end. And also, I'm going to go do this for a minute. This is my oversized pages in one of these little portfolios. I got to move this out of the way. What we just did. Oh, there we go. Okay, so move that up there. Okay, so, whew, out of breath. All right, let's see. I think we got the lighting okay. All right, so I'm just going to do a quick flip here of my pages. I'm not, and they're going to be reflective. Let's see, I can probably brighten it just a little. And I'm just going to flip real quick. Let's move in. Hang on. Got to adjust for everything. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to flip, and I'm not going to talk about which books they're in or nothing because, and they are glared. So you have to imagine that they're not glared. But I just wanted to show y'all how I have my books now. These are just the pages that I've cut out of books. I have, you know, all my books that I don't cut things out, like the bind of the hardbacks. So. I don't really need this in there. It's even torn. I don't know. I don't need that in there. Some whips. A couple of works in progress. Again, you have to just kind of look through the glare. But I got most of my, here's my Jasmine pages. These are all Jasmine Beckett Griffith pages. And on some of them there is stickles, but you can't see it through the thing there. The glitter. See, there's stickles on her. But I organized it all. That's why I'm so happy. They're all organized. These are pan pastels. These are pan pastels and color pencil. I think we're losing the light got flashed out there. Hubster and I colored together on these. Okay, these are some whips, and then that was a couple of kind of semi-color book and collage pages. These got a lot of stickles on it. You can't see it, but those are all stickled up dragons. And then that. So that's this binder. Okay. And then I started a new one because the other one was getting so full. These are works in progress over here. And then him, I got to take just him out of the page because look how good this turned out. Look how good those liquid pearls. That liquid pearls turned out on him. He turned out great with the liquid pearls. Okay, let's just do a quick flip of these. See, she's got liquid pearls too. I think you can see hers. Liquid pearls in her. Stenciled backgrounds. And there's glitter all over her. Can't hardly see it. Liquid pearls. Liquid pearls. Liquid pearls on her. Glitter in her hair. A lot of stenciled background. Stenciled her to make her look like a mermaid. Double page spread. She's got all kinds of stickles on her. She's all glittered up. Liquid pearls on her. liquid pearls. And then I just put these collages that I'm still kind of working on in here because I don't know what I want to do with those 3 collages yet. But those are all the small binders, and then anything that wouldn't fit in there, like my serene pages, I put in here. Now I got to back up. Got to back up a little. Okay, so they went in here. All right, let's fix this camera. Okay. So these are oversized. I don't know if you can tell. I could probably move in one until I do the poster. And then that'll be it for the day. Okay. Thank you, guys. So these are serene. And, you know, some of them go this way. But they're oversized pages. Like 11 by 14 or something like that. I forget the exact size. But they're in here. So I put them in here. And then these are some of the Anastasia ones. Forget who this is. I wrote it. It's on the back. Love her. She just turned out so good. I really love the way she turned out. And I gave her makeup. Whoops. A couple pages in here. This is off the calendar. Kirby's calendar. 12 by 12 calendar. So, and then this is the ones that I just did last week, where this is out of John Derian's color book. And then here's the page I did, and we added some John Derian stickers. That's all pan pastel and color pencil. So we tried to do as close to his as we could. It was over the top. And then I still have room for some more, but here's a couple pages back here that won't even fit into the book. Some Anastasia pages. Like this one's got stickers. It's even too big to fit in there. So, but anyway. But here is Nick Filbert. Can't say his real name. But, you know, serene artist. And this is his poster, and I don't think you can get this anymore. Now I got to really back up. Hang on, I got to back up as far as my camera will go. I think that's as far as it'll go. This is called Let's Color Love. It doesn't even have, well, does that, is that an ISBN? Okay, let me get where's my, I can't see my, I don't think I'm looking for my, what do you call it? Here it is. Hang on. I can't even see it, so small, and I'm telling y'all it's probably not available anymore. Magnifying glass for this. 978-602-033-1836. And I can't remember what year this came out. Is there a year on here? 2016. 10 years ago. This one's 10 years ago. Okay, and it's a poster. And I'm almost finished it. Bye, Arlene. But it's 25 by 34. I wrote it down here. So I'm not done. I've got it all based in it's alcohol markers and color pencil. So you can see I still have some shading to do. Got all the alcohol markers done. You see how these little flowers are not shaded? They're just the alcohol marker. They need to all be shaded in. But let me just kind of hold it up so you can kind of see some of the... So see those pink flowers have not been shaded yet. So there's areas that I've not finished. So I can hold it up here. So I don't know if you can still get this anywhere, but yeah. I need to finish it because I've had it since 2016. I need to finish it. But anyway, so I hope y'all enjoyed everything we did today. It's called Anti-Stress. And yeah. And it was printed in Jakarta, Indonesia. And this is all, I guess, in Indonesian. You can't read it. But anyway, so that's what it looks like. But I keep it in here. All right, guys. Well, I think I'll head on out. I don't know. I got to figure out a thumbnail. I got to get my picture back over here that we did. This one. We'll use this for our thumbnail along with the book. This one here. There we go. We'll do that for the thumbnail. Got to pop that up a little. There we go. Thumbnail. I don't know if I've done anything else. I think that's good. I think this needs to go on this side, though, because that's the side that you'll see first. There we go. I hope y'all enjoyed that. And we will see you at Devon's at 1. Devon comes on at 1 Eastern, and Kat put the link in there earlier. And hope y'all have a great rest of your week. I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So y'all come back. Okay, guys. Bye.